Summer is on us, and we had a good month of May. We had good afternoon to everybody on Facebook and YouTube, and what they must do
Like, subscribe, and share.
like, subscribe, and share. How that sound? Oh Lord, I'm learning this thing, but it's good. So I know that the month of May is gone, and it was Child Month and stuff, and we had a really great time with talking with our small people from when they were yay high. And a lot of persons have been asking for broadcast. So we decided that this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll give you a little something, something. Right, because you want to see some of our small people. There's a whole lot of small people have passed through Carlton Crescent and then 81 Hagley Park Road. So today we have none other than Abigail Lewis Hemmings. Abby, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, hi, hi. How are you?
I am good. So Abby is Bernardo's and Vashti's sister. She's the middle child.
Yes, indeed.
I know. So tell me now, how is life? What you been up to? Who? No, I don't
Oh,
want. Wait first. Wait first. You're doing well.
I'm doing fairly well. I am.
It's good to see you. Haven't seen you
It's
in a
good
little
to
while.
see you.
To see
That's
you.
true. That's true.
Right. So this is Abby, Vashti's sister. No, she was the one who told us that she have a baby sister. She should.
Baby sister coming on the way.
So, but Abby is going to tell us a little bit about herself. That was when she was small people, and what was the program like for you, and what did you like about the program? Let's talk about Abby back in the day.
Back in the day.
Mhm.
Okay, so in general, who was Abigail back in the day? I guess a very vibrant little
Mhm.
girl.
Mhm.
Um, I have very fond memories of the small people program. I was speaking to mommy
Mhm.
before because I didn't get to hear Bernardo's interview, was
Mhm.
busy, but I was speaking to mommy and we were just going over the old times what we did back then.
Mhm.
Talking about what I remember, what's at the forefront of my mind that always was our salty trips, the trips that we take to go and see salty. I don't remember. I
Oh
don't even know where it was.
I think it was. I think it was up at church on the rock.
Oh, it was at church. At that time, I don't know where I'm
No,
at.
you were,
I'm a little girl. I don't know where I'm at.
but you're
I
just
don't.
excited.
I don't recall anything else. I don't remember what the scene was. I
Yeah.
just know I saw Salty.
I just remember that.
Yes, you didn't remember?
No, I never remember. Oh my God. Oh my.
Yes,
Oh, I want to
Salty.
praise them. A hallelujah, raise it. Oh
L-
my goodness.
Yes, yes,
Oh God.
yes. That was very. How many times did we go to that function? I don't really remember.
I think it's about three times,
Three
because
times.
yes, it was really,
Right.
really
But I
nice.
know it wasn't one time. I know it wasn't one time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Right.
goodness, that's so good.
Yes, right. I
Yeah,
don't know why that stands out in my mind. Every
because
time we
because it was a lot of excitement,
excitement.
and they had some, the puppets, all in
Right, right. I love the puppet shows. Right, right.
it was
Right. I love yeah. And at that time I guess I would be what, about 6 or 7 when we went?
yeah, about that. Jeez,
Yeah, yeah, about 6 or 7.
I'm aged. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god.
So apart from the
Yes.
salt, when you were calling in the program, I'm sure you never just decided to call the program. It had to be mommy.
Definitely. I was going over the same thing with her and I said, Mommy, every day mommy said, come, 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 come. And she's the phone dialing from before 4 o'clock, you know. From before 4 o'clock she's dialing the numbers, and if one number not going through, She hung up and start the next number, and she have different phones calling from, She calling from probably two different phones or three different phones. She calling the numbers so that if one line drop, she quick on the next on the next line to call to say come talk talk. So definitely, mommy was the driving force, of
What
course,
about
behind all of us.
what about when you're going to school? Were you a little superstar at school? Because you were
Ah,
your Vanada's sister, and then
sister, right?
you know have taken up the fray.
Well, Auntie Colleen, even in high school,
Mm-hmm.
one of my teachers in grade 8 was like, that's another story. That's a long story. Let me go back first. um, to primary school. Yes, when I went to Kensington, because I started at Kensington first, Kensington
Mm-hmm.
Primary, and then I
Mm-hmm.
went to Ascot Primary. But when I went to Kensington in grade 1, my teacher, Miss Thousand, she was like, Abigail Lewis, that name sounds familiar. Are you the one that's on call small people? So I said, yes. And she's like, oh my God, love me to pieces. Without even knowing me, she had loved me to pieces. And then, of course, I was a good student, right? So she made that association with small people from then. And
Mm-hmm.
even then, when we were doing the midday meditations in
Oh yes,
primary school, remember that? I was
yes,
telling mommy
yes.
that almost every May I was doing midday meditation.
Wow.
So yeah, so all the teachers were, very familiar with me through the small people program.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, Abigail, and after I thought that everybody forget about me now in in high school, in grade 8, my teacher long up she I was there and she didn't even recognize that, Abigail was,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it was a consultation, a parent consultation. I think my father or my mother, which one of them, came, and she was like, I don't even remember how the conversation started, but she was saying, I know, Abigail Lewis, it's like she was saying, I know it's not you on the small people thing though. I was saying, yes, it's me. And she said, what? What? All this time I have been in my class and I did not know that you were the one that I'm supposed to be for, and she created excitement. And I was like, yes. And from that, every time she see me, she's like, you calling in this week? Whatever. Trying to find out. Yeah, this was grade 8 now, when Vashti started
Yes,
her portion of it. Yeah, so I wouldn't have been so much on
right,
board.
right. Wow.
Right, and
But you
it
enjoyed
followed
small
me
people.
far,
Yeah,
far. Yes, I did.
you enjoyed it. I'm gonna look at some
Right.
comments now, and because some persons are online from afternoon.
Oh wow.
You see, Carol Miller said, "Hey, small people family." Colleen Oliphant says, "Hi." Neela says, "Okay, let me go." Neela said, "Hi, small people." She sounds so much like
So
Vashti.
Vashti sounds like me.
Yes. And Jackie says, "Auntie Colleen, Abby, another small big people in the building. So good to see you, Abby. So good to see you." Fair says, "Nice seeing you, Abigail. I love
Your
Vashti, your
Vashti.
brother, and you. Have been listening from you guys were kids. Good."
Kids.
Um, Sheila says, "Hi, Auntie Colleen and small people. RN Den is shouting you out." She says, what is RN Den says, "I love
I
the
think right now she's in.
ride, you know." Wow. It's there. Hortense face say, "Hi, Auntie Colleen. Yep, with your small people. What a blessing." Sister
Yeah.
says, I remember when you used to ask Mr. V, "So where is no teeth?" Abby.
I mean,
Oh, goodness. Sister Hoggins, we can't remember that. Sister Gailey from the Bronx says she sounds just like her sister. And Laurel says, "Wow, I'm so immensely proud and happy for Abigail, looking so mature and gorgeous." Oh my goodness, I'm feeling over mature. Me too. Me really feel over mature. And this is, I always remember her.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So now, what is Vashti up to these days now? Abby up to Vashti.
I was saying Vashti.
Yeah.
What
This
I'm up
is
to
this
these
says hi.
days.
Yeah, what are you up to these days? Who is Abigail? I hear your name. Hemmings.
Yes, Herod. It's Abigail Herod. No.
Talk to me.
Yes, yes. Married. I'm married. For all
Mhm.
who did not know, I'm married. And just like I guess tradition, my husband too is a physiotherapist, like my brother.
Really?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm right now. I'm currently at a patient with him too. I'm outside in the car here,
Mm-hmm.
with him at a patient. So I guess right now it's
Mm-hmm.
very busy time for me and us. Just
So what do
going
you
around.
do? What do you do?
Okay, I did pharmacology at UE. Right,
Mm-hmm.
for those who didn't know, I did pharmacology, and I'm now working at Massey as a medical rep. So I'm in the drug department.
Wow. Are you enjoying
Yes.
it?
Yes, I am. I am. I am.
That's what
It's
you wanted
it's
to
it's
do?
my yes. I guess it was somehow destined because it's a people person thing, and like small people would have been where I did my first people person thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I interact with doctors on a daily,
Mm-hmm.
so I speak to them. So just there talking as I would have been doing back then. Interacting and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So I like my job. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So,
Hmm.
everybody is fascinated, that you three have grown up through the program.
Throughout the
Um,
program, right?
what do you want to say to parents? Because I'm sure you interface with parents from time to time, and you remember your days growing up, and the work that your mom and dad they put into to bringing you up. What would you want to say to parents who are seemingly just kind of losing the mark these days? Some of them.
Firstly, put your trust in God. That's where it starts. And having faith in God, because of course our foundation as a family was and is strong in Christ. So that's why they were such great forces behind us
Mm-hmm.
to get ourselves involved in small people, which of course is Christ centered. So that's the first, I guess, advice per
Mm-hmm.
se. I would give to of course ground their faith and themselves in Christ and teach their children the same, because we once you teach us as when we are young, we will not grow apart from that, as the word would say,
Mm-hmm.
right? So just to instill such discipline in their children, of course continue to be driving forces behind their kids in all aspects of life, spiritually, educationally, all the alleys that you can, right? Just to be their driving force in life, right? And they will truly appreciate the hard work that you put into them when they get old. Because I mean, as kids, we don't really understand at the time why our parents do certain things, right,
Mm-hmm.
or push us in certain directions. But of course, when you grow older, you're like, I'm very, appreciative
Grateful,
of
right?
them for this, because I am to this day very appreciative of my mom putting me on small people, of course, because that has opened a lot of opportunities for me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so just support them, right, and in a godly way is what I
Wonderful.
say,
Nikisha
right?
says, hi, Auntie Colleen and Abigail. I remember there are two, Bernardo and Abby, till I hear Auntie Colleen, mommy is going to have a baby. It's good to see these young people being grown. Yes, and to put her face to the name. Yes, Abby was the one who was the secret.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
uh,
goodness.
I was telling Vashti that she missed out on the Disney trips, but
Yes,
she
yes.
missed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cherry from Spanish Town says, good afternoon, big small people. Abby, wow, Auntie Colleen, you must be very proud of them. Abby, congratulations on your achievements and all the best in your endeavors. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lane B says, Abby, blessings, guys. Really wish you all the very best. Nikisha says, oh, I did that already. Faye says, hi, Abby, good to see you. And Marvin Murphy says, good to see you, Abby. I'm proud of you, Abigail. Suzette
Thank
says,
you.
think you should get an award for a job well done. Oh, me. Okay.
Thank
I tell you what I want. All right. Arthur Moore says, wow, had to hop over to YouTube to see the mature Abby. She's mature. Blessings. I'm telling you, she is. She is. Juliet says, my Abby, I'm so proud of you. Primrose says, Abby, you're looking so mature. There's such a wonderful set of small people.
People, true, true, true.
And
Thank you.
and it's, it's really a good thing because I just see the relationship with mom and dad,
That right.
and the three children just really, really following and doing
Following right.
good stuff. We're proud
Right,
of
right.
you. Pamela Forbes says, good afternoon, Auntie Colleen and Abby. Barbara Griffith says, big up you, Auntie. You have done a great job. Thank you. Juliet,
True, so
my,
true.
my Abby, I'm so proud of you. Great looks. And Primrose says, looking so mature. They're such a wonderful set of small people.
Small people.
So you still feel like one of the small people? You still feel that way? You still feel excited
Of
about it?
course.
Yeah,
Of course. Always, always. I'm a small person.
of course, of course.
Um,
And you always wanted to do pharmacology. That's what you wanted to do.
well, at first I wanted to be a doctor, but God knew.
Mhm,
God saw, my
mhm,
heart and
mhm,
directed me in this field,
mhm.
which is very suited for me.
Right. You didn't want
Yeah.
to be a pastor like Vanado.
No, sir. No, sir. No, no, no. It was
So,
Bernardo.
so when you met your husband, he knew you from small people. Just
No,
saying.
no, no, he didn't. He didn't.
Mhm.
No, because we met in high school.
Okay.
So he wasn't aware of that. I was the one who, told him one.
Mhm,
But his mother
mhm.
knew of heard of us from the radio back then. His mom
Mhm.
knew. So
Okay.
yes.
So the mother said, make sure, say, you
So
talk to that girl.
oh God. Oh God, I guess. And even at when he was doing physiotherapy,
Mhm.
um when he did his an internship rotation at Mona Rehab, the persons there recognized me
Because you
somehow
used to go to
because I
St. with us.
yes, correct, right. So
Yeah.
the persons I went there for
Recognize you.
him. I then listen, and because of the name too, because he would have told him that
Yeah.
this is Abigail, whatever. At the time, I wasn't him, so he would say
You're
Louis, and he
Louis,
was so
right?
weird. Weird, you look at it because most people say my look face don't change.
Don't change for real.
So yeah, so most people I don't find that they find it hard to recognize me, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. So yeah, they were saying you were here in the Christmas, you and Auntie Colleen and so on. I'm like, oh yes, yes, yes. Because his supervisor knew me through that.
Isn't
I
that
was saying,
amazing?
I'm telling you.
So we teach our children to give, and we teach our children corporate social responsibility.
It is right, right.
Every Christmas we head off to Sir John
To Sir
Gold.
John Golden, right?
Oh my goodness, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Caroline from Bull Bay says, Auntie Colleen, is that Vashti talking with you? No, this is Abby. This is Abby. Um, Faye says, Vashti, based on the trend in your family, I know, oh, catch that from me, no? I know you will be married like your brother. You will be
Oh my God.
like your brother and sister. Oh, she's talking to
To
Vashti.
Vashti, right?
What is this? May May Scheme says you should get an award. Always saying I always want her to get an award. Heroes Day. It's wrong to you people, man. I smile about it. Elaine says, wow, wow, Abby, you're looking so beautiful.
Thank
Um,
you.
but Berta said, oh, which language that? But him just shouting you out. Him shouting you out. I'm so proud of you. I'm so very excited. And I hope sometimes you get a chance to talk to the young people at your church. Do you?
Yeah.
And what do you say to them?
Not often, but
Mhm.
and in what regards actually, because we
Just
speak a
talk
lot.
to yeah, I know. Just to kind of encourage them because a lot of young people they just want somebody to believe in them and
True,
to give them that word of encouragement to push them on. You had a lot
true,
of
true.
persons, who were there
Pushing
in
us
their
on,
corner, right? So I
right?
do hope you get a chance to talk to young people because
Well, in a sort of way, in a few times, I have done that in my work.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes we go to like high schools
Mm-hmm.
to let them be aware of our products, well,
Mm-hmm.
a multivitamin for the kids. So I would get that opportunity then to just, give them a little talk and say, just believe in yourself and continue your path and just trust God, Really, it comes down to just trusting God about your plans, really, because as them say, man plan and God laugh. So it's just about trusting God, really.
Angela from your turn says, Abby, your voice don't change.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm
Yes.
going to ask something else now. Um, your parents are proud of you. Your brother and your sister, they are
Just,
proud of you.
oh my
Like
gosh.
you three of us stand up and look at yourselves and say, we're proud of ourselves. You ever do that?
So, oh no, no, no. No, not really.
Mm.
I should know. We should.
You should, you
We should.
should.
We should.
And
We
you should
should.
let your parents know. I know you love your parents, but you should let your parents know how much you truly, truly appreciate them.
Appreciate them. Right,
Because
right. That's true.
they have done and done and done a lot.
I
Done,
mean, I'm trying to do that now because it's really now you can appreciate the
yeah,
things that they're saying to
yeah,
you as a child. You don't really appreciate them
yeah.
while you're growing up.
You lock them out and stuff.
Exactly. Exactly.
Donna says,
Yes.
Auntie Colleen, make sure Abby says which out of here in the end because more people don't want to say it. I'm telling
my,
you,
my husband said the same thing. And so make sure you say it to them. I said, all right, because he was here listening to me for a while and then he went into his patient.
wow. Jackie Coke says, boy, Abby, you sound just like Vashti, Henrietta
But
Davis, Rachel. You sound so much like Abby. What is Abby this? Even the phrases you use, Vashti use them. Oh, she mean Vashti.
really, I guess Vashti, really, I guess, I mean, Vashti grew up seeing me and hearing me, so I
Mm,
guess she emulates that.
yeah. So how is married life, Mrs. Hemmings?
Oh, fun.
What do you mean by fun?
Fun. I mean, well, in my view, because both of us actually, we were so dedicated to school
Mm-hmm.
and so forth. We really didn't, growing up, that was our focus,
Yeah.
school and God, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, because we can say, all right, let us do this, let us do that. I'm my own big person. I can go and do this. And
You hear that, Anne Marie?
I'd have to ask mommy to go and do this
Uh-huh.
or that.
Just do what you
Yeah. So
need to do.
yes,
Yes,
and we're very
and
close.
you're both very happy.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. We're very close as friends,
Mm-hmm.
so we are very happy together.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah.
so very proud of you. Celia says, enjoy married life. Vicky says, them rub off and Vashti.
Them
Terry,
exactly.
I'm listening to Abby from she was so small. I'm
So small.
girl. Wow. Angela says, Abby's voice don't change. No,
Change
it's just the same. She has a baby voice,
a
that
baby voice.
well, I'm happy to share with you this afternoon. I'm very, very happy.
Yes,
Um,
it's true,
it
true.
says Anne Marie Lewis must be a proud parent, and
She,
so
I
is
think she is.
Mark. She is.
She is. Cause everywhere she goes,
Yeah,
she's telling people this and telling people that of something. So
yeah,
I
yes,
think they both are
yeah. They
proud
both
parents.
and I am so proud of them. And I
True,
wish
true,
them
true.
all the very best.
Best.
In closing off, what would you like to leave with us today, Abby?
Ah, oh, really? To whom? To you or the persons listening?
Everybody listening. Everybody listening.
Well, to you, Auntie Colleen, I would say thank you, of course, for the opportunities that you have given me and, of course, my other siblings and everybody else who has encountered the Small People program. I know everybody is grateful to you for the opportunity. All right. To, of course, because you were very vital in our Christian lives, of course, individually, right? Learning different Bible verses, and of course, those are things that stays with us for a lifetime. So to you, I'm saying thank you for the opportunity. Right, to everybody else, I mean, parents who want to bring their children into small people, I encourage you to try. The lines are hard to get sometimes,
Mhm.
but try and get them involved in the small people or small people show or anything Christ centered, really. Try to get them involved in those activities and just continue to put your faith in God, all listeners, right?
Mhm.
Because He hears us, He knows our hearts, and of course, He comes through for us on His time, right? So, yeah, that's my
Love you,
encouragement.
Abby. Love you so much. Um, Somebody said, no more small people, big people knows.
Big people, big
Thank you so
people.
much, Abby. Thank you for sharing. Please give my love to your husband. And
Yes, he was trying to. Oh, see me here. He was trying to peep in, but he's outside. Abby. He was trying to peep in at first, but I
right.
will.
So give my love and, love you always. Take
I
care.
love you too, of course, Auntie Colleen.
Yes, love you to the moon and back, they would say. Um,
Right?
really proud of you. But
Thank you
before you
very
go, you
much.
got to say, whoosh, we're out of here.
Wash it out of there!
Bye, Abby. Speak later.
Right, take
Thank you so
care.
much. Yeah. All right.
Thank
Thank
take
you,
care.
guys. Giving you a little bit of broader there. That was Abby. Yes, Abigail Lewis Hemmings, Vashti, and Vanado's sister. Thank you so much. Join us again tomorrow. Have a little bit more for you tomorrow, too, right? Hmm. Thank you, Tony Kane. Thank you, Timor.